Right, welcome to a new video, right? First time I played this, right? This is my first match. I have got no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Right? Busy trying to figure out, right, what Vanguard is, what Duelist is, and stuff like that. You know, I noticed that there was two supports and two Vanguards. So, I'm busy trying to figure out, right, who the fuck to be, right? I've got no idea. Never played, right, Marvel Rivals again before.
I'm not anyone's sidekick.
I know
What I do is best
who
alone.
most of the guys are, right? But
I'm not a symbol like Steve. I'm just a soldier.
this works well for us, right? This is me first go, right? Accidentally press shift there, right? Because I've got never played this character before. The only character before this I played has been what's his face? The Punisher, right? Because I did a tutorial and you played the Punisher, that was just to learn how to quickly get around, how to do certain things. But other than that, I believe I did quite well here. Not knowing what to do and pretty much forgetting right about all my fucking special abilities. But I've got a few things that I want to talk about right in today's episode, right? One of them is close to home. It's about the police in the UK and the freedom of speech. Now, if you remember a few videos ago, probably a couple of weeks back, I did I talked about how Prime Minister Keir Starmer went over to America and spoke with Trump right about this sorting out peace right over in Ukraine, right, against Russia and stuff like that, and building up and sorting out more infrastructure and getting more jobs and money right coming into the UK and America, right, due to jobs right and all that. But the problem was, Starmer mentioned right how right we had peace, how we had freedom of speech. We don't, right? Even JD Vance, right, even pulled him on that, right, and laughed, right, and was like, you just don't have fucking freedom of speech. And Starmer went on to a tirade, it's like, oh, we love the freedom of speech, right, and our long history of freedom of speech over in the UK. Since he came in, the freedom of speech rate has went down to the fucking bottom. Right, and I'm going to tell you this story. I watched it from Asmongold covering it. Now, this is even funnier because if my niece's school rate takes what this school did seriously and copies them, both me and my brother will probably not be allowed right in their school rate ever, right? Because they're a fucking pricks. And I'll come to that story later, but I'm going to tell you this story, right? I'm going to have a link to the video right of this story in down below. Pretty much, Asmongold comes in, talks about, well, like this video, really introduces this video, and it's very simple. It shows 6 coppers, 6 police, right, from the UK, standing outside. These coppers come in, they arrest the husband, who's busy on a work Zoom meeting, and his wife, in the morning, you know, and they arrest both the parents in front of their daughter. It gets even worse later on, right? Just remember, mom, father, daughter, right? They get arrested and they get hauled off right into lockup right for 12 hours. They're held in custody right for 12 hours by the police. And what they did wrong, that deserved them to be in lockup for 12 hours, they said mean things about their school and the school's personnel. Right? Pretty much from this story, right, that you'll probably watch right over right on Asmongold's video, which will be linked down in the description below. It's pretty much the headmaster of this school retired, sent out a message right to all the parents saying, oh yeah, I'm retiring. He retired. The governor's right, or whatever it is, right, who's in control right of the area where they lived, stuck the vice head teacher, right, the vice principal, deputy head, whatever it is called, right, wherever you are. I think it's deputy head, right, where out in the UK. Went in and got given the job, right? No interviews, no job postings, no nothing, right? They just went in. So a lot of people were a bit sus on it, right? Especially like the husband, right, in this story. Send a message, right, to the people in charge, right, of hiring and stuff like that. And turn around and say, oh, hi, just as a concerned parent, right, my kid goes to the school, in a semi-decent size group chat, right, with the other parents, right, and we just want to know why you decided to hire the the headmaster, or the deputy head. Why did you decide to hire them instead of, and not stick out like hiring notifications, like no hire postings were stuck out, no interviews were conducted, from what we can see. Could you just give an answer, right, why you thought he was the best suited, and according to him, person in charge just evaded the answers, so he asked the question again, and he turned around and said pretty much they sent well letter, and I stuck it into their WhatsApp group chat, and pretty much the letter was from the school, right, saying, hi, yes, well, I appreciate that some parents and guardians are supportive over the fact, right, that we've got they're supporting with our policies and the changes and everything, what's happening in the school and our staff. But we do realise, right, that some of you, right, on social media have been seeing mean comments about our staff, right, and our personnel, right, in our school, and we will not take that. So, moving forward, if you do see mean comments on this fucking post on about the school or personnel, we will be pressing charges and stuff like that. So they went through all this, right? And pretty much after that letter got posted into their group chat, the wife turned around and said, oh yeah, this teacher is a control freak, right? Absolute control freak. If you're a control freak, I don't think you should be in a fucking school, right? I'm sorry, but you just can't. So the wifey said this teacher was a bit pushy, a bit like fucking control freak, right? And then just says later, right, like saying, oh no, what are they going to do for 999, since that's our emergency number, right, like 911 right over in America, and they say, hi, yes, like to report a crime. One of the mums in a mums only group chat has said mean things about one of our members, said mean comments about one members of staff and with school. Like, I'm sorry, but if I was the call operator, right, who took that phone call, I'd tell them to fuck off, right? It's very simple. It's a stupid fucking thing, like, especially in the UK, right? We're gonna be, like, legit. We got that they passed a law. I don't know if they passed a law, right, but they turned around, right, and were punishing people during one of the World Cups if they hung the fucking English flag, because it was apparently offensive to all the other people that were moved in, some legally, some not, but it was alright for them to fly like their Indian flags, Jamaican flags, like Palestinian flags, right, whatever flag, right, like from whatever country that they lived in, right. We were told that it was fine to hang their flags, but we weren't allowed to fly our flag, the English flag, the United Kingdom flag, Union Jack. We weren't allowed to do any of that apparently, so there was a lot of kickoffs about that one. There was another one. I can't remember what the other one was, right, but it was something stupid along those fucking lines, right, that just pissed everybody off. That's the sort of free speech we have. Bollocks. But we get arrested for saying fucking bad things on the internet now. And I'm going on a tangent here, right, so I'm going to get back on track. So, wifey makes this joke, and apparently it wasn't even a few days later that they got arrested in front of their daughter. Now, after they got arrested, the school has banned them from appearing on their grounds and talking with the staff. But like, they say this is really hard for them because their daughter, can't remember how old the daughter is, but I remember the illnesses that they stated, well, I remember what they stated that the daughter was. Right, they stated the daughter suffers from epilepsy, she's disabled, and she is special needs. So she's got a lot of things, right, that she needs, like, to discuss, like, parents need to discuss, right, with the teachers, and the teachers need to discuss with the parents. But apparently they can no longer do that face to face because of the wifey's comments, and I've now got to do it all on email. But apparently it's just not good enough, right? They don't want their daughter to suffer because of them having to fucking go through emails. I'm sorry, but if you're going to school, especially a fucking first school, you don't have time, mate, to fucking teach, like, to look right at your emails just before class, or like while you're in class, you know? Like, what they're going to say is like, oh yeah, highlight, well, letting you know that our daughter seems to be having a really bad, right, episode, right, with her epilepsy recently. So do keep an eye on her, right, and don't like overstimulate her, right, don't get like flashing lights or whatever, right, sets off her epilepsy. You got to do that by fucking email. I don't think that's going to work as much as people would like. But, you know, oh yeah, hi, by the way, we've got to take our kid, right, and we've got to take our kid right out of school right today, right, before a doctor's appointment, right, for disabilities and stuff like that. You know, it just doesn't, you're not going to be able to do it through emails. The only people that I know, right, that will have chance, right, to fucking check the emails is reception and the head teacher and the deputy head. Other than that, there's no fucker that's going to be able to check their emails during the fucking school day, right? Not until fucking lunch or break, and even then, sometimes they don't get a chance because they're on yard duty. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a fucking stupid thing that school's doing. But, like, legit, this is apparently our freedom of speech, right? And the freedom of speech that Storm is very proud of. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Right? What the fuck is wrong with the UK? Right? It's fucking stupid. Right? Now, I am going to be talking about something that is not too bad for him. It's the fact that I've got a friend, like I said, who's busy editing me videos for us. He's almost done. He is making us use different audio, right, to record me voice from now on, right, other than the game, which is what you're listening to here. This is everything pre-recorded afterwards, right, on a totally different audio setting. This is on Odyssey, where I used to record everything, voice, everything, game, on OBS. So he's told us that I've got to do it on this now, so I'm doing it on this. He has created me a character, apparently, as well as an introduction or something he was saying. So it's going to be interesting to see what that's going to be like. And legit, I'm going to watch my video with everything that he's done to it, and I'm going to review everything that he's done because I'm excited to find out what he's done, because I think it's going to be fun, especially if he's done it as good as I think he has, considering he's only brand new to this, right? He's brand new to this game, brand new to editing, so hopefully he'll have something good for us, right? I am really excited to see what he's edited. But I was speaking to him on the weekend at work about potentially doing a RimWorld survival, like wave survival thing, and letting him have free reign with whatever he wants, right? He can make it into a story, he can make it into it from wave 1 to wave like 25, right, videos, you know. I'm letting him have free reign, if he's up for that, and if he is, that is grand, right? I am more than excited to do that, you know. I could do story like a story to it, because because I am busy faffing on with some mods right, trying to get it all sorted. So if I can get it sorted, that'll be grand. And it's even better considering my friend has recently bought RimWorld himself and doesn't know very much about how to play it. So I am going to be helping him learn how to play, as well as hopefully figuring out if he was up for doing a video raid, well, helping us make videos raid on RimWorld. So it's going to be interesting. We did buy a game recently. Well, I bought a game a while back, on Friday. That is how far this while back went. And it was called Sengoku Dynasty. Right? Kind of like Medieval Dynasty, right? Same people. Now, I bought it because it was on special rate on Instagaming, right? I can love them right every now and then, right, for their fucking deals. Sometimes they're a bit, not much of a deal, but sometimes they're great. Now, I bought the game off them right on Friday. Bought the Ultimate Edition because I like cooking. And we ended up having... See, like, we ended up... fuck's sake, my words went blank. It ended up coming with a cookbook that you can use in real life, right? And it's... like, you can look at it online, like print out the recipes and all that, and then you can make the items. And it tells you the ingredients, the cooking, like, structures, right? And it's all, like, cooking identity, cooking stuff, right? That you get right in the, like, what you'll be able to do right in the, like, from then. So it's like, oof, let us see. Come on. Yeah, that's me on hold music. Do you like it? Right, official cookbook, English, that one. So let's have a look, come on. So this, Daifuku Bochi, right? I'm probably butchering the fucking names, right? But it's a filled rice bowl, right? It's just like a rice bowl with like red bean paste inside. So I'm gonna try to do that. It looks fucking lovely. I'm gonna try to show up a throwback video right here. But like even this roasted root vegetables, right? Kinpari Gobu, right? Even that looks fucking nice, and it's meant to just be a side dish. I'd have that right as a fucking snack any day of the week. And by all means, it looks kind of nice. Let's see. There was some other stuff as well. Let's see. What was it? Like this is just Gobu no Gamai, right, which is just burdock root salad with sesame. It looks fucking unreal, and legit. There is just burdock roots in, sesame seeds, soy sauce, mirin, dashi, sugar, and vinegar. That looks fucking lovely, right? What? There was another one. Where are you? Were you with? No, noodle soup with vegetables, right? It gives you all the ingredients you need for noodles, and it gives you the ingredients that you need for the soup. It's like it's got pumpkin, carrot, pie choy, potato, noodle soup with vegetables, right? Pumpkin, right, carrots, pie choy, potatoes, boneless pork leg, mushrooms, white radish, leek, water, you know, dashi and miso soup, right, and shiitake, right? It's like dry shiitake. It's like a mushroom. And yes, I did see a fucking boneless pork leg, apparently in a noodle soup with vegetables. Okay, not quite sure why, but it is what it is, right? And but it just looks fucking lovely, right? All these will have like photos, right? Post like screenshots, right, of from this thing, just of the food itself. I'm not showing the recipes themselves, right? Because I don't want to be sued, right, by fucking the guys, right, that made this. And who was it? It does say Does it not say it? I thought it would have said nah, fuck knows then, right? Does it not? I'm sure it tells you. It was meant to tell you. That Toplets, right? I think that's the development game, right? And Super Kami, right? They did like the official gate as well, right? Which was fucking great. But you know, to be fair, that is mostly what everything I talk about. So I am going to end this here, and I will play the audio right from the beginning of the well, me first parts of the audio from the beginning. Actually, no, fuck that shit. I'll just end it here, right? Do apologize. There's gonna be like there were 4 minutes, right, of just absolute silence. I fucking loving Rocket Raccoon, right? Just the amount of fucking fire I can get out, and he does decent damage, to be fair, as well as the heal. The heal thing's fucking cool, just bouncing balls. You know, just decent. I wish there was a sprint with all these characters because they all move fucking slow as fuck. Like, it's just the same in Overwatch. Like, there's no sprint. Because if that's the case, right, no fucking wonder this is beating right Overwatch. You know, even get fucking hits right when I'm not even fucking trying, man. Seen this shit. The Hulk, you need to pull back. See? Hopefully, I will be having games with a few people right from work, not work, from like me normal group anyway, right, and we'll be playing a few games of this as well at some point, so we'll be recording that. We'll be recording some Senku Dynasty as well. So it's going to be an interesting one, right? So without further ado, I hope you have enjoyed these videos. If you have, please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you are in the UK and you think what happened here, right, it's fucking outrageous, do let us know. If you live in anywhere else, and just anywhere in the world, you think what happened right to that fucking husband and wife, just because they said, right, honestly, that's something, I would say, right, that was fucking a piss take, right? It was the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. That was such a fucking piss take. And they still got arrested for it? Like, legit, like, what the fuck's wrong with people these days, man? And, oh yeah, no, I've got this story that I need to tell right about me brother, right? How, if me niece's school takes what that school did seriously and copies them, my niece got her hair pulled, right, by a bully, because she just ran past the bully, right? Playing with her friends, ran past the bully. The bully pulled her hair, right, because my niece refused to say hi to her. I'm sorry, but if you've got a bully, and they are, like I said, a fucking bully, and they turn around and say hi, you're not going to fucking say hi, are you? It's the same right with fucking Ukraine and Russia. They are not going to turn around, right, and say hi to each other, right, and fucking pass another. Like, they might say hi, right, during the fucking peace talks, right, and the ceasefire, right, but other than that, they are not going to fucking talk and say hi, or stop and say fucking hi with each other, right? It's just not going to fucking happen, right? It won't happen, right, anywhere. You know, it's the same, right, if a racist cop, right, stops a black man just because he's black, ends up, gets him in handcuffs, lets him go, and then they see each other, right, at the fucking supermarket, right, a couple of hours later. They are not going to stop and say hi and have a fucking chat, right? It's just fucking stupid, right? But this lassie decided my niece needed to talk to her. So she grabbed my niece's hair, pulled it back, right, as my niece was running by, and made my niece smash her head off the floor. Luckily, I don't think it did any permanent damage, but it's my niece, so I cannot be 100% sure. She might have been just as crazy back then before the head damage as she is now, or she might have been even crazier. But it was like She had a massive bump on her head. I think she slightly cut the back of her head. Didn't do too much damage. But, rang me brother up. Brother woke up right from his sleep because he works nights in the doors. He went in. The school refused to allow him to come in. Why? Because they didn't want him to kick off and make a fuss, right? Because they sent his daughter home, and they refused to tell him what had happened to his daughter. Like, I don't think that is right at any point. But they refused to tell them what actually happened right with his daughter. So he had to ask his daughter what had happened. His daughter told him, and he was even more pissed. I keep telling my niece, right, that if she ever gets in trouble, she can beat the shit out of the bully, and I'll stand by that right throughout anything. I hope school rings me one day, saying that my niece has hit somebody, and she's told them to ring me. Because if they do, I'm gonna have a fucking field day with that school, right? I hate people as it is. That's why I fucking do YouTube, so I can talk to myself, apparently. I like where I work because people there fucking hate people as much as I do. And it kind of helps us, right, be a little bit more open-minded. That helps me niece and everybody else in my family. Instead of, because where I live, we still think the fucking Vikings are invading, right? That's how fucking backwards we are. But other than that, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. And without further ado, let's pray. My niece's school rings me one day. Bye-bye.